All right. Oh, camera almost fell there. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. All right. Welcome, Periscopers. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and hit the screen for hearts. Swipe to the right, Apple. Up from the bottom for Android. And share with friends on Twitter and Facebook, and also your Periscope followers. All right. Sorry, I'm running kind of late this evening, you guys. It's about 15 after. I like to start at the top of the hour. Hey, Craft School, welcome. Show some love. Hit the screen. Show some love, you guys. Show some hearts. Let's heart it up. Let's go ahead and get your energy flowing. I know it's the end of the evening for a lot of us here in Houston at 6:15. It's later than that on the East Coast. If this is your first time being with me tonight on any of my streams, if this is your first time, put new, N-E-W, put new. All right. Valcoez, thank you very much. Put new down there at the bottom with your name, what city you're from, new, and your name and what city you're from, all right? All right, we're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Don't be afraid to hit those hearts. Go ahead and heart it up. There's no short of hearts. We can't give too many hearts, all right? So go ahead and give those hearts out and share it with your friends. Go ahead. Okay, on the live stream, go ahead and hit that paradude in the bottom corner there, the paradude in the bottom corner, and go ahead and share it right now before we get started, all right? Hey, welcome. All right, give us your name and where you're coming from. Give me your name and where you're coming from, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I want to know where you're coming from, okay? All right, Alone Men 74. Let me know where you're coming from. Give me your name and let me know where you're coming from, all right? Good evening at Meerkat. All right, let's turn your... All right. Good evening, everybody. DarrellMuhammad here, trying to get some better lighting, get a little better position. Okay, that might help. All right, good evening. DarrellMuhammad here, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Real estate entrepreneur, investor, mentor, coach, trainer. Excited to be with you guys this evening. The third day. Is it the third day? Third day of November. Hey, Eddie from Crosby. Third day of November, ladies and gentlemen. Winding out the year. Now it's time to pick up momentum. Now it's time to implement some strategies, right? Some tools. Time to put some tools in place so you can end strong and begin strong in 2016. So that's why we're excited, ladies and gentlemen, because we're on the verge of releasing our training course. You see it right there? See it right there? All right. It's The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate Volume 1 and 2. It's downloadable. It's not a physical product. It's downloadable. It's 13 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 13 hours of boot camp style, no holds barred, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything you need to know from A to Z about wholesaling real estate. All right? Make $5,000 with no money, no credit, no job, no risk. You can have a felon. You can be a felon, have a felony. It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you everything you need to know in order to be successful as a professional real estate entrepreneur. All right? And we're excited about that. Hey, Ken, how you doing? So we're excited about that, and we're giving you bits and pieces. We're just giving you little bits and pieces, kind of like seasoning, just little bits and pieces, little peek inside of this training program, all right? Now, if you want to get more information, ladies and gentlemen, on how you can get a copy, here's where you need to go. You need to go to, let me get back from TheSecrets2Wholesaling.com, TheSecrets2Wholesaling.com. You go there and you get on a special VIP notification list. VIP notification list. What that's going to do for you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to let you know of the exact date and time and location that we're going to release this course, this program. Downloadable, all right? Make sure you understand that. Downloadable, all right? We're going to release it on a live event. We're going to release it live, either live streaming, I'm not sure, maybe a different platform, but we're going to release it live. You need to know the date and the time and location so you can be there at that live stream. Why? Because we're going to have some special bonuses that you can only get by being on the live stream. Well, there's another way that you can get it without being on a live stream, and I'll share that with you a little bit later, all right? So make sure you go to TheSecrets2Wholesaling, TheSecrets2Wholesaling.com, get on the VIP list to find out more about the release of this course. And also, we're starting our 13-day free boot camp. 13-day free boot camp here on Periscope. And I'm going to email the announcement tonight, the time and location, so you can be here for every 13 days, because we're going to take some nuggets out of each one of the 13 modules and share it with you here on Periscope. So you can go out and kick the tires and you can test drive before you buy. Okay? All right? So you go to the Secrets to Wholesaling to do that. Now, to reach me, ladies and gentlemen, here is my contact information. Can you see that? All right? At DarrellMuhammad, Periscope and Twitter. And DarrellMuhammad Fan, F-A-N, DarrellMuhammad Fan page at Facebook. Now, here's my telephone number, ladies and gentlemen. I say this every time. I said it this morning. This is not a Google number. This is not a redirect number. This is my cell phone number, all right? And I'm willing to help out as many of you guys as I can for free until the release of my program. And, of course, then my time will have to go to paid students, all right, to paid student. So please take advantage of this opportunity. Dial this number, leave me a message, name, contact information, and I will call you back and answer your questions, all right? Now, I mentioned a few seconds ago that there's a way where you can get the free goodies that I'm going to share. It's about $2,000 worth of free bonuses. Hey, David, appreciate you for restreaming. $2,000 worth of free bonuses if you show up on the live stream. Now, this is the only way that you can get it without being on the live stream. You can get the free bonus, over $2,000 worth of free bonuses that I'm going to share on the live stream only. You can get those without being on the live stream if you pre-purchase this program. All right, you can get it tonight. You can get it tonight. Let me say it again. You can get it when? You can get it tonight if you want it tonight. Hey, Living Sheep. You can get it tonight if you want it tonight, okay? And you do that by dialing my number and sending me a text message saying, I want the link. I want the link. It's a special pre-released promotional price, and you're going to get all the bonuses on the live event without being there, all right? So here's the number again. Send a text. I want the link. I want the link, all right? So that's the housekeeping items out of the way. Got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and get into the content of tonight's live stream. Now, if this is your first time, some of you guys did put new in the stream. This is your first time. And if you're just joining us on the replay, my name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate entrepreneur, investor, trainer, coach, mentor. Just doing my part, ladies and gentlemen, to give back to real estate wholesaling. Give back to the space that I am fortunate enough to live above normal, a real good life. And I just want to give back because somebody shared and sold and gave to me. All right? And that's number one. Number two is to find students like myself or better so we can partner all across the country buying multi-family units, okay? Buying multi-family units. So that's the purpose for the course. I don't expect it to be a, top seller, blockbuster, or anything like that, because that's not the purpose of it, okay? So what we're doing on these live streams is sharing with you some of what I've learned over 30 years of studying real estate investing by going to those hotels and reading books and watching infomercials, and the last 15 years of being an active real estate investor. Now here it is. This is the number 2 biggest secret source of wholesale real estate lead. The number 2. The number 1 is driving for profits. Thank you, Niambi, for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be bashful, share. If it's worth your time, then you should share. If it's not worth sharing, then maybe it's not worth your time being here, okay? So the number 1 way is driving for profits. Number 2, here it is. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody get ready to put this in the live stream. The number 2 biggest secret source of finding wholesale real estate leads is real estate agents. Real estate agents, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, real estate agents, okay? But in order to do that, we have to overcome some issues, some problems, some challenges, all right? All right, because it's no wonder why a lot of relationships, thank you very much, real estate agents, all right? That's the number 2 biggest secret source. And it's not easy to develop. let me just say it like this. You want to make sure that you use number one first, right? Do at least 10 to a dozen deals driving for profits first. Get your feet wet, get experience, have a track record. So when you go to these seasoned real estate agents and they ask you how long you've been doing it, how many deals have you done, all right? Now you won't sound like an amateur. You won't sound like a newbie, all right? You won't sound like a neophyte. So you want to save number two for at least after you've done 10 deals, 10 to 12 deals, all right? And that'll give you more credibility, more leverage when you talk to real estate agents. But there's several problems, several challenges that I'm going to teach you how to overcome in my course. There's a bonus CD entitled How to Work with Real Estate Agents. And I go to it in details and give you the steps and everything you need to know to work with them successfully. Successfully, ladies and gentlemen, because there's three big issues that you have to address. There's three big issues that you have to know that exist and you have to overcome. All right? Number one, the reason why it's so challenging for real estate entrepreneurs and real estate agents to get together is because the real estate agent has had so many bad experiences with real estate investors, entrepreneurs. Right? They've had too many bad experiences to where a lot of them don't want to deal with real estate investors, or they're going to qualify you to make sure you're not an amateur, you're not a beginner, and you're not wasting their time. Okay? That's why I say have 10 to 12 deals underneath your belt so you won't disqualify yourself by a very qualified real estate agent by you being a neophyte, being a rookie, being an amateur. All right? So it's because of those bad past experiences that real estate agents have had that they don't want to deal with them, or they're very leery, if you will. All right? And it's your job, my job, to make sure that they overcome that leeriness, that suspiciousness by how we present ourselves, and I'll teach you in detail how to do that. So that's the number one challenge, is that they've had so many bad experiences with real estate investors, entrepreneurs in the past. The other thing is, it's very interesting because we have opposite goals. The goal of the real estate entrepreneur, right, is different from the goal of the real estate agent. The goal of the real estate agent is to get the highest price for the house. The real estate agent, right, takes the oath that they'll get the highest price available in the marketplace for the seller, the homeowner. The real estate agent can literally get sued, lose their license, if it can be proven that the real estate agent didn't offer the best price to the seller. Okay? For example, if I'm a real estate investor, entrepreneur, I submitted an offer for $50,000. Somebody comes behind me and offers it for $51,000. The real estate agent is obligated to present both offers, but he's obligated to present the $51,000 offer. Right? He has to, or she has to submit that offer to the owner, the seller of the home, in a reasonable time. Right? Can't hold it and wait and then give the $50,000 first and then wait and then get a response on the $50,000, then offer or show the $51,000. A real estate agent can get in some serious legal problems if that can be proven that's what they did. So they're trained and they're licensed to make sure that their job, make sure they understand that your job is to get the highest price available at that time in the marketplace, right? And even do what they can within reason to get the higher price, get the highest price, all right? To even recommend that maybe you shouldn't take the $51,000 because you can get $55,000. So once again, we have opposite goals. The goal of the real estate investor entrepreneur is to get the cheapest price. So the difference of the highest price and the cheapest price, that gap in between, ladies and gentlemen, and what has to be bridged by the real estate entrepreneur. And I'm going to teach you in my course how to bridge that gap. How to bridge that gap. When you're talking to the real estate agent, how to bridge that gap so that you guys can get on the same page, on an even playing field. All right? That's the only way that can be the number 2 biggest secret source for wholesale leads, real estate leads, is the real estate agent. The real estate agent. And I tell you what they ask the real estate agent, how to qualify the real estate agent. Because a lot of real estate agents, Living Sheet can tell you, there's a lot of real estate agents, they do it in their spare time. They do it as a hobby in their spare time, part-time, and full-time, right? And you want to deal with a full-time real estate agent. Because those are the ones that's going to be in the marketplace the most and going to see the most deals. All right? And those are the ones that you can get the most deals from. Now, the last one, the last challenge and obstacle that you have to overcome, ladies and gentlemen, is we have to make sure that the real estate agent understands the real estate investor. Right? Beyond the obvious, beyond I'm looking for a deal, beyond I'm looking for a motivated seller, beyond the obvious. Your job, and I'm going to teach you how to make sure that the real estate agent understands the real estate investor, entrepreneur, and it's our job to say it in a language that they understand it. Say it in a way that they understand it. Say it in a way that we let them know that we understand their situation, and we want to work to make sure their objective is met. Okay? That's a psychological thing. There's psychological positioning, ladies and gentlemen, but it is something that you have to learn how to do in order to have strong, lasting relationships with real estate agents. Okay? Real estate agents. Can you imagine if you had 5 real estate agents giving you a lead, or you closing a deal from one per month? That would be 5 a month. But let's just say 1 every other month. Right? That's 5 for 6 months. That's 5 deals in 6 months. Times the minimum of $5,000 per deal. That's $25,000. Okay? $25,000 that you can make by agent sending you money. Now, I cover in detail in my course. You might have to pay them a referral fee. All right? You might have to cut them in on the deal, which is perfectly okay. All right? But still, that's deals and transaction, ladies and gentlemen, that you didn't have to go and find on your own. Now, once again, let me say it once again very clearly, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say it once again. Do at least 10 to 12 deals the number 1 way, driving for profits. Don't get lazy and try to just get realtors on the phone. You don't start that process. You don't start number 2 until you get real good at number 1, and that's at least 10 to 12 deals underneath your belt. Okay? Why? Because number 2, it takes longer. Number 2, you're dealing with personalities. Number 2, you're not in control of the lead source. Another investor might come later on, and then they start giving deals to that investor because that investor might give them more money. It might be a relative you don't know, and they're not going to tell you. All right? So you don't want to be dependent. You can't let your food source be dependent on somebody else because you've gotten lazy and you stop doing the hard work of driving through. And that's not really hard. You're not walking through. You're driving through in the comfort of your car with your radio, with your heater, with your air condition, right? With your little snacks and drinks and stuff like that. So how bad can that be? How bad can that be? All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the number 2 biggest secret source of wholesale real estate leads, all right, is, once again, real estate agents. Once again, it's real estate agents, all right? I'm not going to spend too much time on that because I don't want, how do you acquire your deals? Do you use bandit signs? No, drive by, driving for dollars, driving for profits, all right? We covered that on some previous periscopes. You find targeted neighborhoods, okay, and you drive through the neighborhoods right down the address. All right, bandit signs, that's good, but in many cities, like here in Houston, they try to fine you, right? The city of Houston tries to penalize you and fine you for putting those signs out in the streets, all right? So it's not easy in some areas than others. That's why I say drive by, drive through, driving for profit, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can stop you from driving through neighborhoods on public streets. Okay? All right. So good question. Thank you, sister, for that question. All right. So once again, that's the number 2 way. How much time do you spend driving around per day? Well, it depends. It depends on your area. It depends on, what area you're driving in and how many wholesale type properties are in that area. All right. So it just depends. All right. If you drive through the rich neighborhood, you probably wouldn't find one, because you won't find too many, homes in the rich neighborhood with deferred maintenance, with high grass, right? With trash in the yard, with the garbage can out on the street, and that's the only garbage can on the street because the trash man picked up, last week. All right, these are signs. Mailbox stuffed with mail, and the mail is overflowing out the mailbox because nobody's home to pick it up. You won't find that in neighborhoods, in higher end neighborhoods. Hey, welcome, Dietrich. Welcome. See, so you're going to learn all that in the course. All right, go ahead and get it today. You can get an early release, a bootleg copy of my course. Just text me at my cell phone number, which is this right here. Just text me, I want the link. Text it to that number right there, I want the link. And you can find me on Periscope and Twitter at DarrellMuhammad, just like you see there. And DarrellMuhammad Fan, F-A-N, on Facebook. But go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, text me if you want to get the special early release. Still putting those numbers together for me? I don't know what you meant, Dietrich. Try to rephrase. But anyway, so dial this number, text I want the link to get the special pre-release price, and also to guarantee you get the bonuses from the live stream if you can make it or not. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you text me your name, your question, and your level of experience, all right? And I'll be able to help you for free up until the release of the training program that I'm going to release before Thanksgiving, and then my time will be set aside for paid students, all right? Now, here's where you go to get on the special VIP list, TheSecrets to wholesaling.com. See that? All right? To get on the special VIP notification list, where you can find out about 2 very important events. One is the 13-day free boot camp that I'm going to start in 2 more days here on Periscope. You know the day and the time and the location for the 13-day free boot camp. All right, well, I'm going to take nuggets out of 13 of the modules here and give them to you for free. Number 2, yes, the partnership, we talk tech. Okay, all right, gotcha. All right, Dietrich. And then the second thing is, so you know the time and release of the live event to release this program, all right? And it's downloadable. It's not a physical product. You get it instantly. The other thing I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have 3 webinars that you have to register for. 3 webinars that you have to register for. And you're going to get that via email by being on that VIP notification list. VIP notification list, okay? So that's how you're going to find out about 3 special private webcasts. 3 special private webcasts that will not be on Periscope or Meerkat. Hey, Suze. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you restreaming. Sozy, I guess it is. Okay. All right. So that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen. So you can stay plugged in, stay tuned, stay involved. All right. And then we can make sure that you get what you need in order to be successful for 2016. All right. So hopefully I covered that pretty thoroughly. The number 2 biggest secret source of wholesale real estate leads are realtors, real estate agents. Okay. If you have any questions, just text me and I'll call you back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for being here on the evening edition of my daily scopes, Monday through Friday. The morning scopes are at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then in the evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. And as always, I see you at the top, not from the top, because you and your family, but most importantly, your community, deserves your very best. Thank you. Until tomorrow morning, take care and God bless.